Get a bunch of friends and start doing this. It's instantaneous improvement.
I was introduced to the sport by my father. We started hitting tennis balls and I just loved it. So I started traveling and competing extensively, especially on the junior circuit. I had some pretty good results. I did have a chance to compete during college. Doubles is where we had an exceptionally good run. My lack of talent got in the way of going pro. I wasn't that strong. And I was actually headed to medical school. A USPTA member, Welby Van Horn, saw something in me that, I would probably be a decent doctor, but have I considered teaching? And he thought I would be quite good at this. Luckily, I saw the light and did the right thing by not going to med school. I applied at Bollettieri's Academy, and you had Agassi and Jimmy Courier, David Wheaton, Martin Blackman, and it was a very special time for many of us. And of course, just being able to learn how to even run a drill or feed balls, and it was fantastic. At some point, Nick and his team wanted me to work with Arthur Ashe. Arthur's vision then became, let's use tennis as a vehicle for education, building life skills, building character, changed my life and many lives just in a very, very positive way. And then I was very, very fortunate. I applied to TCA, and now of course is known as Midtown Clubs. I stayed with them for give or take 2 decades. I was the national tennis director for Alan Schwartz. Alan would be the other person besides Arthur Ashe who I would label as just changed my entire life. And then about 2 years ago, I was offered a position with Lifetime, and I feel incredibly lucky. And I will use that statement again and again because I could do anything I wanted, but I made the decision to do this. It's much nicer to say I teach because I can, not because I have to. The USPTA for me, from the get-go, incredibly close friends at every level of the organization, and the opportunity to be a conduit for things like our Leadership Academy, that's been incredibly meaningful.
I've known Ajay for ages in the speaking arena, bonded like crazy, and we've been friends since then. I love the guy.
He's professional, he's thoughtful, he is passionate, down to earth, and just a really good person.
I always looked up to him every time I was around him, the way he carried himself, the way he shows care for everybody. I mean, he's a really role model when it comes to my eyes.
From a very big picture, what tennis has done for me and what tennis means to me, it's my identity. That's who I am. Imagine you get to do what you do for free. You just count your blessings.
Ajay, it is my pleasure to have known you for over 20 years as a mentor, most importantly, as a friend. Congratulations again, Ajay, on your being named USPTA Pro of the Year.